All right. I do 7.3b. As always, we have our rules. Procedural, conceptual, accuracy, strategy. All right. So we'll read the word problem. This is part of our procedural strategy. Procedural. So we read, Maya has 120 caramel apples to sell. Each caramel apple is covered with one topping. 1/5 of the caramel apples are covered with peanuts. 1/3 are covered with chocolate chips. 3/10 are covered with coconuts. The rest are covered with sprinkles. All right. How many caramel apples are covered with sprinkles? So we read the entire word problem. We underlined or highlighted the specific question. Now we're going to label and annotate. So as part of our procedural, our first lap, we read the word problem. Okay, we underline or highlight the question. All right. Next, I circle numbers and I box the key words. And I box key words and information. All right. 120 caramel apples. Circle that. Each caramel apple is covered with one topping. Okay. 1/5 covered with peanuts. 1/3 covered with chocolate chips. 3/10 with coconuts. And the rest with sprinkles. All right. So I have 3 fractions. 1/5, 1/3, 3/10. All right. Now I have to figure out, how can I find a number that all 3 of these denominators have in common? So what number do these denominators have in common? All right. And what they have in common is that they're all factors of 30. They're all factors of 30. All right. So we have 30. We'll write this out here. 30, 30, 30. Okay. And 30 divided by 5 is 6. Okay. 30 divided by 3 is 10. 30 divided by 10 is going to be 3. Okay. Let's see. So times 6. 10 divided by 30 divided by 3. Okay, so 30 divided by 10 is going to be 3, but 3 times 3 is going to be 9. All right? So how do we get 6, 10, and 9? We have to figure out what do we have to multiply the denominator by to get 30, because that's what all 3 of these numbers have in common. So it's going to be 1 times 6, 1 times 10, and this will be 3 times 3. That's how we get 9, 10, and 6 for our numerators when we find the common denominator. Now notice that these fractions are actually equal to each other. 1/5 is the same as 6 over 30. 1/3 is the same as 10 over 30. 3/10 is the same as 9 over 30, but this form here is fully simplified. All right? So now, our next step, all right? So our next step in our conceptual strategy of evaluation, we're going to do is we're going to add, okay, we're going to combine our fractions. So I'm going to write conceptual. This is our second lap, and it actually begins right here. Our concept begins right here, actually. But I rewrote it here as well. So we have 6 over 30 plus 10 over 30 plus 9 over 30. All right? And this is going to be equal to 25 over 30. All right? Now, it says the rest are covered with sprinkles. So if 25 out of 30 are covered with either peanuts, chocolate chips, or coconuts, the ones that are covered with sprinkles, so that would only leave 5 over 30 remaining. All right? With sprinkles. All right? So now we have 5 over 30. This will be simplified by dividing by 5, which gives us 1 over 6, all right? And we're going to multiply 1 over 6 by 120 underneath x. And right here, we're going to use our butterfly method. So we're going to need to use the butterfly method or cross multiplication. Butterfly method. And we multiply this out, we're going to get 6x is equal to 120. Now, we divide both sides by 6. So 6x equal to 120. Divide both sides by 6. We get x is equal to 20. So 20 of the cupcakes are covered with sprinkles. All right. So these are not accurate. And our final lap, the accuracy stage, our third lap, accuracy. All right. We select the correct answer. Correct answer is D as in dog. All right. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can see. Okay. That's the correct answer. And I hope that this is a detailed explanation. I will see y'all in the next problem. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.